Reddit is founded in June of '05 by two University of Virginia graduates. They receive $100,000 of startup investments in their first month. In just over a year, they would reach their first major milestone, 500,000 unique views a day. This solidifies the interest of a number of possible buyers, ultimately leading to the purchase by Condé Nast for $20 million. At this point, they hadn't even introduced user-generated subreddits, which come in January of 2008. In June of '08, Reddit releases its codebase to the public. October of '09, however, the first co-founder, Steve Huffman, leaves Reddit leadership. They make the switch to Amazon Web Services for their content delivery, which helps power their next major wave of activity and growth. In August of 2010, Reddit posts have completely taken over the front page of Dig, which causes a mass exodus from their competitor to the user base of Reddit. November of 2010, Alexis Ohanian follows Steve Huffman and leaves Reddit as well. February 2011 is an epic milestone, 1 billion views a month. Just 7 months later, and their views have increased by another whopping 500 million a month, a 50% increase. Condé Nast then splits Reddit into its own company based on its name recognition and usage. And 4 months after that, they hit 2 billion views a month. Due to this explosion of users, Reddit is able to raise another round of funding, succeeding for 50 million. April 2015 is the debut of Reddit's first social experiment, the button. In July of 2015, Steve Huffman returns, replacing Ellen Pao as CEO. April 2017, another social experiment called The Place debuts. And finally, September 2017, Reddit's main code repo is no longer open source. The button. The button features a large button with a countdown that resets every time someone presses it. This social experiment was a huge success. It creates two distinct groups of individuals, those who wanted to keep the timer going and those who wanted to see what happened when it reached 0. They post about it, campaigning for their side, shared the link with family and friends, argued, etc. Another social experiment called Place features a 1 million pixel grid. Registered users could edit the image by changing a single pixel to a choice from a limited 16 color palette. Once they did this, they could not change another pixel for a variable time, which was between 5 and 20 minutes. Subreddits started banding together to coordinate logos, text, and other designs. After 72 hours, r/place was locked, finalizing this image. A major factor in Reddit's success is its organization through what are called subreddits. Each subreddit is essentially its own unique forum, entirely separate from the other subreddits. By subscribing to a particular subreddit, Reddit's algorithm will show the most recent and most popular posts from that forum on a user's homepage. The beauty of this system is that each subreddit has a specific focus. It could be a topic, a theme, a community, or something else, like an athlete, a band, a YouTuber, or a politician. For example, one of the most popular subreddits is r/news, through which many people first learn about current events or breaking news. An instance of a themed subreddit is r/awe, which is a veritable treasure trove of cute animal pictures and videos. Some subreddits are dedicated to a field or subject. Examples include astronomy or JavaScript, where hobbyists and industry professionals alike can come together to discuss news, post tips, or ask questions relating to JavaScript code. Ask Me Anything is a community-organized subreddit that contains a schedule of upcoming guests who participate in live Q&A sessions with users. Notable AMAs include Bill Gates, former President Barack Obama, Neil deGrasse Tyson, and of course, the ubiquitous Snoop Dogg. As of March 2018, Reddit gets about 1.7 billion monthly visits, and there are 1.2 million unique subreddits. Reddit ranks extremely high in terms of access. It sits alongside Google, Facebook, Wikipedia, and YouTube within the top 10 most popular websites globally. To put it into perspective, Reddit is more popular than Twitter, Instagram, and Amazon. Instead of using an old school style schema where all the data is compiled into a mass data table, Reddit uses a two-table open schema. Reddit calls each entity a thing, which are objects like user accounts, links and posts, comments, subreddits, awards, etc. Each thing has its own thing table and data table. The thing table holds its ID, upvotes, downvotes, and what type of media it is. The data table holds that same ID, combined with a key for it and the value that it holds. Normally in a schema system, all the data is together. Therefore, adding a new column to 10 million rows doesn't really work too well. With the data in two tables instead of one, it makes working with it much easier. This gets rid of the linear workload, splitting up the work into multiple machines. By opting to use multiple tables together, they're not able to take advantage of using joins between data, which makes consistency within the data having to be done manually. When a user creates a post, votes on a post, downvotes a comment, it has ramifications for many things like Reddit's post listing algorithm, user karma, and many other things like post history. Reddit servers do a bunch of this computational work offline. They pre-compute the listings and karma, fetch thumbnails, detect cheating, compute user awards, remove spam, and update the search index. This is all done in the background so it does not slow down the user experience. Imagine if every time that you upvoted a post or a link, you had to wait while the Reddit servers ran its algorithms to make sure it wasn't a fake interaction. Reddit is a unique website because it relies directly on crowdsourcing and collaboration from its users. The users literally come together and vote on what content should be displayed. Next to every Reddit post is an up and down arrow with a number on top. Users can click the top arrow to upvote a post they like, while they can click the down arrow to downvote posts they dislike. The number on the top post refers to the post's rank, equal to the number of upvotes minus the downvotes. The front page is made up of thousands of subreddits, everything from politics, art, and fitness, to Star Wars, GIFs, and memes. If you have content you desire to post to a subreddit, you can post in 3 different ways: a text post, a link, or a video, but be sure to check the rules for posting in each subreddit. Upvoting and downvoting in the comments work just as the same fashion as for regular posts. If you agree or like a comment on a post, you can upvote or downvote it, and the highest rated comment will appear first. Even though Reddit is an open user platform, all subreddits have their own set of rules and are loosely moderated. These numbers corresponding to posts and comment posts make up what is called Reddit karma. Reddit karma comes in 2 ways: post karma and comment karma. Post karma is the total points of all of a user's posts made, and comment karma is a total of all of the comment points that they've made. These are fantasy internet points and mean absolutely nothing to most people. Here is Reddit's ranking algorithm shown mathematically. Reddit has altered their display algorithm multiple times in the past to make the site a better experience for the user. The main idea behind Reddit posts' ranking numbers is upvotes minus downvotes. However, the algorithm that displays the post's information on the front page is a little more complex than that. The Hot tab was the basis of the front page. In other words, posts were sorted by the hotness. Recently, Reddit admins decided to make the Reddit homepage more personal to the individual user by showing posts from recently visited subreddits. Users were both supportive and opposed to the change, so administrators decided to create a new Best tab that diverted to the old algorithm. Reddit uses a form of AI in the use of bots. The bots are programmed accounts that scour Reddit for new comments or messages that contain a keyword or phrase that activates them to send a message back. For example, u/auto-moderator bot will automatically moderate messages in a specific subreddit that doesn't correspond to their posting rules. Another bot, and perhaps one of the most widely used bots, is the u/remind me bot. RemindMeBot is used to remind the user of a post or a comment thread to refer back to in the future. To summon the bot, a user must simply post "remind me!" plus the amount of time. There are potentially thousands of bots on Reddit. Since they are users, there is no way to tell. They are user-generated and often abandoned. Some serve a useful purpose, like the RemindMeBot. Others are pretty worthless, such as the Terrible Joke Bot, which when summoned tells a bad joke. There are definitely ethical issues when it comes to the bots on Reddit. One instance would be bots used to automatically upvote certain users' posts, or posts containing certain terms. The Russian tampering on the 2016 election is another instance of potential Reddit bots influencing Reddit users. Reddit is designed in a way to enhance user experience by having each subreddit of your liking easy to find and to add it to your favorites. With the new design on the page, all of your favorited subreddits appear in an easy-to-find section on the tab button. The layout is easy to follow. Settings and preferences are in a logical place under your username. This makes it easy for a user to change any setting in which they please. With the redesign of the page layout, Reddit allowed users to choose between the old style of the page and the new style, which is pleasing to those who have been on the site and know how to navigate the older version. Reddit has a very ergonomic design, which allows the user to navigate between pages with ease. Site functions like the home page, the search bar, and switching between different subreddits all appear in the same place on every page, and subreddits are not allowed to customize those. To make the site more universally usable, a redesign of the comments and the threads of each post was implemented to make them easier to follow. The only users who would have trouble using the site are the elderly, the very young, or users who aren't very knowledgeable with the web. Some posts and comment threads could contain literally hundreds or thousands of links to each username or other things, and this could be challenging for someone using an accessibility device. According to Reddit's 2017 Transparency Report, Reddit received a total of 23 requests to remove or restrict access to content from 4 foreign governmental entities. India, Portugal, Russia, and the UK sent requests to Reddit for various reasons, including content that was deemed illegal in their jurisdiction, offensive, or a threat to the security of that country. Reddit generally provides a lot of leeway in what content is acceptable. Their stance on controversial topics is admirable, in a sense that they won't actively ban a topic or subreddit just because of the controversy behind it. They will only start to ban certain topics or subreddits that start to go against their content policy, which is lenient to begin with. Topics really start getting banned for example, encouraging or inciting violence, threatening people, harassment, bullying, or encouraging others to do so. Individual communities on Reddit may enforce their own rules as long as they abide by Reddit's content policy as well. Reddit provides tools to aid moderators, but does not prescribe their usage.